Hey everyone, welcome to the final video of my amazing Spider-Man haul of issues 1 through current. So this is every single issue that I have from issue 801 to the current issue coming out today. Of course, that means the final issue here is number 42 because Diamond decided to have a stick lodged so far up the... well, let's just say they're coughing up splinters. So, here we go. So, right up the bat, this is every single issue. Let's say we get down to it, shall we? Alright. Amazing Spider-Man 801. Pretty cool cover. I like the red and the black. Didn't quite understand this. This is supposed to represent Manhattan Island and the people. But who knows for me. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, behind the scenes. You know, this is, I believe, the it's a free whatever. I believe it's the first first issue. I can't remember exactly at the moment, but like the first issue is in black and white or in detail. But it was a gift, and so I loved it. But Amazing Spider-Man 802. This is the 3rd printing, and I actually like this one a lot. I like MJ and Peter, and was really happy when they got back together. Now just for them to get married again. So, I really like the 3rd printing. Who knows if I'll get a 1st printing or not, but until then, I like that one. Amazing Spider-Man 803. I am going to go by the legacy number, not the reprinted number. So, it's the 2nd printing. I was trying to get the cheapest issues I could, and, you know, because they were modern issues and all that. And I think I came across these at Mile High Comics. These few issues here. Getting second printings or whatever, or it was like an eBay thing, I forget what it was. But anyway, I got them cheaper because of they being 2nd and 3rd printings and all that. Amazing Spider-Man 804. Kinda cool. I like the whiteness. Not as cool as some of the other comics, but I understand. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 805 or 4. I want to say it. I actually have another copy of this currently in the mail. I don't think it'll get here before this. It might get here before this video premieres, in which case I'll show you the other one as well. And cause I'll do a quick edit and show it, and show this one as well. But I like this one. This is when Peter was hit by the beam again. But it was separated into two different personalities, Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and one has all responsibility, one has all the luck, something like that. And this is the power, but no sense of responsibility. So, it is what it is, and that was a dangerous combination. So, I really like this cover, Amazing Spider-Man 806. Really, really cool. I just love the flame and the way the hair looks. Just really love this. And I also got a 3rd printing from my LCS. I love the foreshadowing of the Hunted story arc, you know, by showing Craven on this photo, or showing Craven on the cover as a scene from it, because that's a hunter he confronts. So, Amazing Spider-Man 807. Really cool. Try to get the best angle for you guys. I don't know. I'm growing more fond, I guess, of the boomerang roommate friendship kind of thing, but I still don't quite. It doesn't feel quite right. It's like J. Jonah Jameson being nice. It just goes against the grain. Amazing Spider-Man 808. The bar with no name, which kind of is oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp or smart. I'll leave it there. Amazing Spider-Man 809. like that picture. Amazing Spider-Man 810. This is actually this was the a replacement. I bought one before for my LCS, but for some reason one of the staples was detached in the centerfold. So I didn't like that, being a brand new comic and all that, and having a centerfold partially detached. So I said, screw that. I bought myself a new one, and let my son have the old one, I believe. Either that I'd give to someone, I'm not sure. Amazing Spider-Man 811. Love Black Cat. Crime, duct tape, and all that. This cover has been stolen by Black Cat. Like that. Amazing Spider-Man 811. Oh no, 812, my mistake. I like this. Pretty cool. And Amazing Spider-Man 813 or 800 or number 12. This is right after, I believe, Stan Lee died, because we got the Stan Lee black banners. I miss Stan Lee. I'm gonna miss seeing him in Marvel movies. You know, I forget where I saw it on Facebook or whatever, and I said, somewhere in every Marvel movie from now on, there should be a picture of Stan Lee. You know, like a portrait or something, or a statue, or something. You know, something related, something that you clearly see, and that could be his cameo. I mean, that'd be cool, right? I mean, I think Stan Lee should continue to make a cameo somehow in Marvel movies. It just wouldn't be right to have Stan Lee not in them. And Amazing Spider-Man 814. Pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man 815. Kind of reminds me of Amazing Spider-Man 41, the Rhino. First appearance of the Rhino. You know, kind of homage to that cover. Amazing Spider-Man issue 816. Wish I gotten it. I don't know if there's a different cover, but I wish I gotten it at the time, because I just don't like the scroll Spider-Man look. It's just a ugly look. I mean, if it was just a regular old face and forget the bowl, it'd be a really cool Spider-Man cover. Amazing Spider-Man 817, Road to Hunted. Really, really cool. I loved the Hunted storyline. I really loved it. I mean, Kraven's Last Hunt, not as good as Hunted was to me. Hunted was much better. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm gonna do this differently because of how it is. You know, because that was 16. This is Amazing Spider-Man 16.HU, the Hunted storyline. I didn't quite understand why they did things that way. You know, just weird. Another 16.HU, a second printing. Spider-Man with taking Black Cat down into his apartment through the window, the bathroom. She looks like she's a little too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Amazing Spider-Man issue 818 or 17 in the current run. Like this with the heads of the heroes and the villains, all the animal related. Although I couldn't figure out who that guy is. I mean, he reminds me of if Toad and Wolverine had a baby. That would be the combination. Amazing Spider-Man 819. Another cool cover I liked. Amazing Spider-Man number 18.HU, the death of the Gibbon. So sad. I wish they just you know, for us Gibbon gang people, you know, that was a better cover. You know, Reggie, talk to Marvel, get him on that. Change, have him. We need a better Gibbon, sad Gibbon death cover. It just needs to happen. So if anyone can do it, you can, Reggie. Amazing Spider-Man 820, Part 3 of Hunted. Very cool. Amazing Spider-Man 19.8U. The Lizard. Amazing Spider-Man number 20, or 821. This is a variant cover. I think it was all that was there. Amazing Spider-Man 20.8U. I like that. I think reminds me a bit like Amazing Spider-Man number 2 kind of thing, except Spider-Man's not upside down falling, but it makes you think of that. You know what I'm saying? Amazing Spider-Man number 822, Part 5 of the Hunted. I loved seeing him back in the black suit. It was really cool. I like that Craven did that. I believe this is a Battle Lines variant of 822 or 21. Let's see. Yeah, 822 variant edition. Black Cat Battle Line variant. I don't know why they call it Battle Line variant. So, it's cool. I like the Black Cat cover. Amazing Spider-Man 823, number 22, The Conclusion. I like how it ended. I think it was really cool how it ended, how it left a new Kraven the possibility for a new Kraven the Hunter. Letting the old guy die, but having his son take up the mantle in a way, you could fit that in there. It's really cool. And then I won this book, the same 822 or 823 from Billy on one of his auctions. It was like a free book thrown in, or a free book. Like he did something where he had books where he like draw and prize, and I got this book. It was cool because I didn't want to spend money on the Punk Spider-Man, but I'll keep it if it's thrown in for free. And I don't know why, but I just love the simple beauty and symmetry of this cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 824, Hunted Epilogue. I just love the whole knife and the spider mask by Kraven, or Kraven's son, should I say, I believe. I love this cover. It's one of my favorite modern covers. Super cool, I love it. Amazing Spider-Man number 24, the Carnage, I think that Web of Carnage hint, one of those. This is where the Kindred villain names himself. So 825. It's been a super long time with that storyline, and who knows how long it's going to be before we actually find a conclusion to the first fight. Amazing Spider-Man 826, or the Big 25. This is the A cover. I like this cover a lot. Super cool. Super cool. I love it a lot. But I also have the PX exclusive San Diego Comic-Con limited to 4,000 from 2019. I love this. It's not the sketch cover because you have something in color, but I just really like that look. Spider-Man's the only thing in color besides the title. Everything else is the sketch. I think it's really cool. So 826. Spider-Man 827. Really cool. Amazing Spider-Man 828. First full of an all-team female Sinister Syndicate. Say what you want. I think it's nothing sexier than a bunch of powerful women. They don't. The term "hell have no fury like a woman scorned" that wouldn't exist if it hadn't had some sort of truth to it, in my opinion. So, I would rather face a team of Sinister Six of men than a female Sinister Syndicate. I'm just saying. Guy can, you punch the guy, whatever, but I would be afraid to fight those women. Amazing Spider-Man, 829. Amazing Spider-Man, 830. Really cool cover. And I loved the Amazing Spider-Man 831, the Immortal wraparound variant. Just loved it. I mean, let's see if I'll get the board out and leave the comic there. But I mean, just come on, that is just super cool. I had to have that variant. I had to have it. And I thought about a little bit about getting this one CGC just because I think it was so cool, but haven't decided yet. Amazing Spider-Man 831, Absolute Carnage tie-in. Amazing Spider-Man 832, the Amazing Mary Jane variant. And Amazing Spider-Man 833. I just really love this cover. Mary Jane hanging upside down by Spider-Man's powers and with the web. I just found this one super cool. Amazing Spider-Man 834, a 2099 cover. I hated this storyline, the 2099. Just, ugh. I hated that cover. In fact, I think I might sell this one. Put this one for sale because I bought the Amazing Spider-Man 834, the Walmart, this is a variant, second print, cover art by Felipe Masafa, from the Walmart 3-pack. Just a much cooler cover. Much cooler, much better cover. So I may get rid of that other one just because I don't like the 2099. Anything 2099. Amazing Spider-Man 835, variant cover. The connecting cover boarding cover one. Amazing Spider-Man 836, the 2020 variant, whatever that storyline was really about. Nothing about it interests me enough to find out about it. Amazing Spider-Man 837, more 2099 crap. Well, I was glad when that storyline was over. I basically flipped through it, going cool pages. Yeah, the artwork's not bad, but the storyline didn't interest me at all. Amazing Spider-Man 838. I mean, it was the only time I felt like I've heard Reggie's opinion about modern Spider-Man run. He's just not into the storyline, or at least he wasn't. So it was just one of those things that I could relate only on the 2099 stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 839. Liked the storyline here. But then I busted. I laughed this whole damn issue of Amazing Spider-Man 840. I mean, I love this cover. I love the whole podcast thing. The whole yelling at each other. I mean, this was the first time it felt like the relationship was back. We know J. Jonah Jameson knows Spider-Man's secret identity, and and all that, and how he's trying to help nowadays. It didn't have the right feel, but this issue almost felt like old times. It's just like, throwback. I love that cover, love the storyline. 841, an homage to 298 or 299, forget. But I liked it. I love these two issues. I really love these two issues a lot. And Amazing Spider-Man 842. and Amazing Spider-Man 843. Pretty cool cover. This is now I'm getting into the Spider-Man annuals that I have. This is the Marvel Tales 197 or ASM Annual number 2. Got this from my LCS. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 3. A very low grade book, like a 1.0 at best. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 4. This one actually has some sort of stamp on it. This is a third appearance of Mysterio, I believe. And this is something about something trade for one with something of 25,000 pocketbook, something and funnies, something address Avenue Las something, and I think it's either New Mexico or Mexico. Yeah, New Mexico. So somewhere, something in New Mexico, this book originates from. Yeah. Third appearance of Mysterio in costume, dismissed in ASM 2 and 24. Not sure why I wrote that, but I think it's the Key Collector app said that. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21. This is the non-costume version. I think one of these days I have to get the second one, where Spider-Man's in his costume and the supervillain's in the back. But this is one of my favorite issues of Amazing Spider-Man because he gets married to Mary Jane. He will always be married to Mary Jane, in my opinion. And the last book in my Amazing Spider-Man run is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 23. That is every single Amazing Spider-Man book I've had. I would like to thank everyone who's watched all, I think, 9 or 10, I forget which one right now, of these videos that I've done. I appreciate it so much. I want to continue this. This has been fun, doing this out and having a weekly video on Monday, you know, kind of like Reggie's Monday through Thursday or Friday. You know, his videos on Monday through Thursday. Just love, you know, just having something regular to do. Especially now, right now in this current, as I'm filming, when Diamond's not distributing new comics, last I heard, because of the coronavirus, that it would give something on my channel an update. So I want to continue on Monday a weekly show called My Collection. And it'll just be my collection featuring whatever. You know, I think I'll do Fantastic Four next, like my collection, you know, and then just the subject being Amazing Fantastic Four. And the every Fantastic Four comic I have, or a good portion of it, you know, because if the collection is too large, I'll break it up, you know, like I did this time. If I did an Amazing Spider-Man issue 1 through 843, plus the 4 annuals I have, it would be a 3 or 4 hour video, and here's the last one, I'm going to bed, kind of a thing. So please stay tuned for the next Monday when I drop the very first of the official show I'll be doing called My Collection. So it'll be featuring something in my collection, you know, whether I do a certain number like 20 issues or a run or whatever, I haven't fully decided yet, but it's gonna be fun. So I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I appreciate you guys coming back next Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time to watch My Collection, whichever books I choose. So thank you very much for stopping by. Happy collecting, everyone, and because of the times we live in, stay safe. Till next time, I'll see you later.